Hello, world. Now, I know I wasn't tripping. I knew I wasn't tripping. I knew I had situations like this back in the month of April. I know we in the month of May, and we shouldn't be dwelling in the past. But this came across my timeline, and I felt like I needed to screen record, give my commentary, and repost it. Because people gonna be getting it. And what's interesting is this has happened. Like I said, in the month of April, it happened twice in the month of April to me, and I just let it go. I just let it be. I was just like, okay, like there's no explanation. And it was interesting because one individual who did reach out to me, like maybe after, I don't know, a week. I don't know. I stopped counting after the first 2 days. I was just like, oh yeah, no. And I waited to see because prior to the disconnect, I was privy to some information. Like things were not completely in order in their life. So it was possible, and you'll hear during this right here, it was possible maybe something had happened. So I was just, like, okay, maybe when they do reach out to me, they'll tell me something happened. And they reached out to me again. I stopped counting after 2 days at 9 something at night, talk about what you got going on. I didn't even respond. I blocked them. Okay, let me not get ahead. Listen to what she's saying, y'all.
Dating is so, I don't even understand what's happening. First of all, if I text you and you take a day, I'm never talking to you again. I'm never talking to you again.
Y'all gotta understand that Nia Long is 55 years old.
And I'm 43, and I don't got the time. But yeah, listen to my homie Tony break it down to you men. Let a man break it down to you.
She's of the age of, we ain't got time for the foolishness and the fun and games and the bullshit, right? If you're dating somebody, clearly there's interest, there's attraction. Why it take you more than a day to respond back to a text? Doesn't have to be a phone call, doesn't have to be anything long lasting. A text. It shouldn't take nobody more than a day to text back unless some serious shit done went down. If you like that person. You know what I'm saying? The energy is everything. And when you 55, you ain't got time for nothing less. You know what I'm saying? And this is a professional working mother. Clearly, she busy in life. She's filming, she's acting, she's working, she's raising her sons. She got sons, right? She busy off the top. She got some stuff going on. And if she can find the time to text you back, you can't follow suit? I feel her on this, man. If it take you more than a day to just simply text back, this ain't gonna work. That's the age we in now. Like, late 40s on up, man, this ain't gonna work. We mean that and we sit in that. This ain't gonna, one false move, I'm gonna hit you with, this ain't gonna work. Cause what we doing? Let's not waste each other's time. You playing. What the fuck you doing to take you more than a day to text somebody back? What you got going? What you doing? Outside of emergencies and health threats and comas and shit, what you doing? Oh, my bad, time got away from you, just wasn't on my mind. Well, then you don't like me. You don't like me like that. So what we doing? We wasting time. Now, if you just want to be super casual every now and then, let's discuss that up front. But if we liking each other, you thinking about me, I cross your mind, shoot me that text. It's as simple as that. That's what Nia Long is at right now, man. 55, man. That age. This ain't gonna work. Alright? And I respect that.
New way of dating is so, I don't even understand what's happening.
And I'm on the same page, sister and brother. Yeah. That part. And communication. So, yeah. There are exceptions. And the exception is friend zone. It's like, okay, you're a cool individual. Obviously, you don't like me like that. And if you do, we're not compatible. because this is what I need for me. And I'm comfortable communicating what I need from me. And it's okay if it's not a fit. Like, if you're a good person and there's a, a connection where we can work on other things together, why not? Like, but the romantic part, yeah, no. you know, yeah. So, I'm glad that this came across my timeline because, yeah, I feel you, girl, and I didn't even know I needed to see this and hear that another person was experiencing that inconsistency with people who say that they like you and say that they have an interest in you, and you give them a chance, and you like some things about them, and then that happens, and it's like, oh, okay. As Tony said, that ain't gonna work. But, we can still be friends. We could maybe develop a friendship, and, that could work. But romance, like, yeah, you're not, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate this right here. Because when I walk around, oh my God, everybody coupled up. When I tell you everybody. I see everybody holding hands and, lovey-dovey and, mwah, mwah, mwah. And I'll just be like, ah, 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 ah. And then to to go out there, it's like, okay. But here's another one of my mindsets. There's billions of people on the planet. So it's a good possibility to find a person who aligns with you. You just gotta be patient, And interesting enough, the more you are aware of yourself and who you are, and just have self-mastery, it gets you have to be patient, because you're not going to align with somebody just on a superficial level, just based on a physical attraction. You're not going to align with somebody just based on your financial places in life. You're not, it makes it more trickier, because when you are working on self-mastery, where you're not looking to control or manipulate another person in any shape, way, form, or matter, anywhere in life, not at the job, not at in your social circles, not where you reside at, just nowhere. You just minding your goddamn own business and working on making yourself a better individual and evolving and growing and mastering yourself, mastering crafts that you have learned, mastering new crafts that you are learning. In my case, all of that is applicable on top of me healing from serious injuries in my legs. So, yeah, my time is valuable, and if I decide to share it with someone, that's a big deal, And if they see it, great, and I appreciate other people's time, But if they don't see it, and like Tony said, they like, oh, time just got away from me. I heard that in April, and I was just like, oh, okay. This is a whole 10-minute post. Shoot, this is gonna be on my YouTube channel. This is gonna be on all of my channels, including my YouTube channel.